At Hyperbaric Healing Treatment Center, diabetic medical conditions, wounds to be exact, are one of the most common things that we treat here at our office. The thing is, a lot of patients that have diabetes over their years will develop a wound, and based on poor circulation from the medical condition, they're not able to have their wound heal effectively. These patients can have wounds from days, months, weeks, years prior to coming into treatment. This is actually also a billable condition from Medicare and most commercial insurances. The criteria is that 1, they have to be either type 1 or type 2 diabetic. 2, they have to have a wound that is non-healing for over 30 days. And then the third one is that they have to be a Wagner 3 grade. There's a scale of 1 to 5 based on the chronicity of the wound. 3 basically means infection has set into the wound. So once they've met that criteria, then it's gold standard for them to go in chamber and actually have them heal and accelerate their healing process. How is this working? Basically, what's happening is after about 20 treatments consecutively, it's proven that you actually start to grow your own blood vessels on the microcircular level. So what you're doing is now you're growing more blood vessels, so it's getting to that wound that hasn't had enough blood flow or oxygen. So when you're replenishing it with more oxygen and blood flow, that's what's going to help heal up and accelerate the healing process. So the main things it does, it's going to decrease swelling, decrease infection, create the formation of new blood vessels on the microcircular level, and overall increase the healing process. Diabetics, when these wounds don't heal, they have to have an amputation. Unfortunately, there's studies that show that once they have their first amputation, a lot of diabetic patients will die within 5 years just because they'll have to keep cutting, and unfortunately, they never heal. So now we have hyperbarics to use as an adjunct for treatment. So a lot of podiatrists, wound care, and different doctors are starting to utilize our treatment in association with their weekly wound care to help heal their patients. So if you or someone you know is diabetic and has a wound that's having complicated healing, contact us today so that way you can find out if hyperbarics can help them.